Hey guys, RunwithCraftscissors here with another Plan With Me. I'm super excited to talk to you guys because school has started and I have stories from my son's kindergarten to my high schoolers. So I'm excited to share that with you. But this week we are doing a kit from CricketPaperCo called Peacock Collection, which actually inspired the Peacock pen loop that you can't really see because the pages are in the way. It's over there. Okay. Oh, I just pulled it off. I really had to yank on it. So that's the pen loop I showed you guys before. I'll put it back on later. So that's also what inspired this gold arrow, because I was tired. There's a peacock that I've made before on my Cricut, and it just tears up my machine, and I waste a lot of glitter paper. And it's like I can't even charge enough for the amount that of stuff that it damages. Anyway, so I stopped making the peacock, but I did make this gold arrow because there's gold arrows on all these boxes, so I thought that would be a cool, fun new clip design. I might bring it out in different colors. I don't know yet. It seems pretty popular this weekend, so I think that'll be fun to do. And then I brought in the gold bow because there's a lot of gold accents, and then I have my teal bow, which is a really pretty teal, and it matches the kit because there's a dark teal and a light teal, and it's kind of in between both. So I think those will be my clips for this week. I have lots of washi choices. Oh yeah, and reminder, make sure you're asking me for freebies and such. When you order from me, if there's anything you're looking for, I have some full boxes, half boxes, to-dos, headers, all sorts of things to de-stash to people. So you order from me, you put in notes to seller, and I throw it in your order. That's how easy it is. Other than that, all orders get this little freebie from Purdy Planner, and then my code's on there, Leslie20. So you get these little rosy stickers. And then right now I'm kind of mix and matching my freebies that I make. So I have these little skinny kind of maroon or plum colored skinny ribbon one, and then I have these little fall leaf ribbons, which I did use this one last year, so if it looks a little familiar, that's why. My voice is a little raw, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not sick, or hopefully not coming down with anything, but just the school year, that's all it is. I don't know, yeah, there is date covers, but this is for the Erin Condren planner, and it's a no white space kit, and I think that either Kathy or Jennifer gave me this. I don't remember who. I didn't write it on the back of the kit like sometimes I do, so I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's from either one of them because they're the ones that have most recently de-stashed or shared a few kits with me. So I think that's right. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and grab our tweezers and do our date covers. I'll get to our washi choices in a second. I said I had a lot because I have a lot of samplers that will also work, as well as washi that I have in my stash. So I want to show you what you can use. I'm just gonna do the date covers first. There's squares, that's interesting. And this paper is interesting. It's not like any other paper that I've had. It's not unicorn paper, and it's not glossy. It's not matte. I don't know what you want to call this. So I don't know what she calls it. I've never ordered from her before, but man, this is good quality. You can tell. So I'm lucky that I got it in a D-stash. All right, so stories. Let's start with my son because I know you guys love him. So he started his first year of kindergarten. There's multiple years, I guess, maybe for some people. So he got at the school that I wanted, like I told you guys. So the first day of school, he got to wear his new school clothes, and he decided he wanted to wear all Nike clothes. I'm not sure why, but that's what he wanted. That's what he picked out at Kohl's because I'm on a budget. Why does this look wrong? 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, there's Sunday. I was like, what is happening? I feel like I'm missing a day. It's over one. But planning with a new kit, so it may take a little bit longer to get used to where everything is anyway. So we took him to school. We got there super early, probably earlier than we needed to, but I wanted to make sure we could park and walk in. And then they had us all walk into the gym, and then if you were a kindergarten parent, you got to walk your kid to the classroom. If you weren't, then you had to say goodbye to your kid in the gym. So that was kind of, a perk for being a kindergarten mom and dad. So we both went, in case you're wondering. We both went. and it was awesome. She had a little checklist, and they also had these little, like, the PTA had in what they call boohoo bags for parents. It's so cute. I'll show you the tag. The tag actually is what made me cry, but it says tissues to dry happy and sad tears, yours and theirs. Hugs and kisses to remind you to kiss your kindergartner on the way out the door. And a chocolate is also a way of making everything better. Party blower to celebrate the new chapter in your kiddo's life. And congratulations on your kiddo's kindergarten year. How sweet, right? How sweet. So that was tied around some, like, tissues and stuff, like what it says. So that was pretty special. We definitely joined the PTA. Paid our dues there. Come on. Oh my gosh, there we go. I was like, this is a hot mess. What is happening? This feels sticky. Yeah, it's not wanting to go. I'm gonna have to get some new whiteout. Come on. A mess. I know I'm coughing, but really it's just because my throat is raw from all the talking from the first few days of school when you're a teacher. Because I swear you do more talking and stuff than the kids do. And then it's like, then it's their turn to talk for the rest of the year and they never stop talking. Unless they're absent. All right, so we did that, and there was like a checklist of things. He has to wear a little name tag. So they don't have like ID badges like high school students here anyway. But they do have to wear. So nice. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't know how to explain how it's cut. I don't know how to explain the paper. It's just a really nice quality paper. Okay, I want to make sure I get this straight because I don't know how removable it is. All right, we dropped him off, and then we came home, and then I had to go to work. I was actually late to work, but my boss was okay with it because it's kindergarten drop-off day. So I don't think I'll make it to every first day of school unless I happen to have conference that first block of the day, which I did this year. Plus I had a student teacher, so it wasn't like there wasn't anyone in my room. He was there. So, and that's going pretty good. I think he's supposed to start teaching soon, but I go to my training on the 28th. I think is a Tuesday. It's like 4 to 6. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do 2 hours after I get off work for 2 hours, but and then they're like light lunch or light dinner. I'm like, what does that even mean? Does that mean salad and a sandwich? I don't know. Okay, back to story. Sorry. I get distracted. It happens. So I did go ahead and pull up because I did type out like what he told me about kindergarten. He said he loved it. When we walked in and dropped him off and then did our kiss and hug goodbye, obviously other parents were coming in as well. His class has like 20 something kids in there. I want to say it was 25 and now it's 22 or something like that. So obviously there was other parents coming in, so we didn't want to stay too long because it gets crowded. So the first activity that she had them do that was out on their desk was laminated like black construction paper and a little can of Play-Doh to play with while they waited, you know, for a class to start and such. So I thought that was an excellent idea to like give them Play-Doh first that they get to play with. They didn't get to pick their color. It was like whatever's on their desk. So I opened that for him before I left. Because he was like, Mom, can you open mine? The lid was really tight. I think it was because it was brand new. So it definitely wasn't used. So, all right, so there's our date covers. We'll get to our washi for the top later. I need to jump in and do my headers, which is to do. And there's plenty of headers. So they give you 3 sets of glitter headers and 3 sets of your to do today and odds and ends. So my to do's go at the top as well. So he liked playing Play-Doh when he first got there. And then she did, she has an app that like we all sign up for, and then she will add pictures through that app. It's like a safe way to send pictures of students, I guess, to us. And she actually sent us 2. She sent us one of his entire class and then one him holding up a sign that said first day of kindergarten, which I thought was nice because sometimes it's like the first day of school is so stressful. It's like you mean to take that picture, with that sign that says first day of whatever grade it is, and you don't get to. So it was really nice for her to do that. We had done it. I had a cute little chalkboard thing, of course. It was like $5.99 at Office Depot or something, and I was like, yeah, this one looks good. Hopefully the markers work that are in there. They're like chalk markers. I was like, if not, I'll just use a silver Sharpie or something. Okay, so then he said they read a book called Charlie's Lost Letters. And then they had to go on a letter hunt, I think is what he called it. I'm not sure what that entailed. And then he also read a book about a rainbow fish, which I've seen that book before. Really pretty book. And then they had their own fish. I'm not sure if they cut it out or if she cut it out, but then he like colored different colored spots all over it. So he had that to bring home on his first day. And then he said that they played freeze dance, which I'm wondering if that was because they had indoor recess on their first day of school. It was raining, so all day. But the second day of school, he did get to go to recess, so that was good. And then I think the first day of school, they also had PE. They might have had PE, maybe second day. Yeah, he had music and PE. He said in PE, all they did was run back and forth. I'm sure there was like some other instruction, but that's all he said. And then in music class, I know that he learned about instruments because in bath night that night, he goes, Mom, I know, sorry, that was loud. I know what we should get you for your birthday next year, which you guys know my birthday was in June. So it's like, I just had my birthday. I was like, oh, really? What's that? And he goes, a violin. And I was like, I don't know how to play a violin. And he goes, oh, it's easy. You just hit the black and white keys. So he's 5. So he learned the word violin and then he learned the parts of a piano and combined those into one thing. That's my kid. Okay, full boxes. So full boxes, it looks like, are on kind of multiple pages. So there's 6 on this one. And then it looks like there's like the quote one and then like an extra one over here. So I think I'm going to put this one down as my theme sticker. It says imagination, sorry, it's hard to talk, I'm a little congested, is the beginning of creation, which I think is really cute. I think that's a cute quote. So I've been going up with it instead of like lining it up with the note section. I've been going up a little bit higher right underneath like the month, and I've really enjoyed that. So I think I'm going to keep doing that. So let's go ahead and, I think I'm going to save this one just in case I want to put it down here. So we'll see. No, there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will use all of these. Okay, then I'll just go ahead and put this one down. Yeah. Okay. I like to line it up with the header that's underneath it, because that seems to be working better for me in this planner and my other planner, is if I do it that way. Nope, crooked. So crooked. I didn't push down, so... Wow, these are really smooth. Okay, let's try this way then. It's gonna do it. I mean, it's a really sticky sticker, but you can tell it's not making that like weird pop noise when I pull it up. Like that scary noise that like makes you like cringe because you think that I just ruined my planner, you know? That one. That cringy noise. Yeah. So he did have that, and then yesterday, what did he do yesterday? So day 2 of kindergarten, he said they read a book called No David, and then they made a little picture of No David out of like construction cutouts, and it has googly eyes, and then they drew pictures of like he had to write no, and or I don't know how to explain it. It says no, and then he had to write his name, so like it was saying no to him, and he showed a picture of like tipping your chair backwards, like that's a no-no, and then he drew a picture of him like sitting right in a chair, so that was good. He's learning about that stuff. And then they had art class, and he said all they did was cut circles. I was like, you didn't put the circles on anything? And he goes, no, we just cut circles, Mom. And I was like, okay. Because you never know what really happened when they're this little. It's like, that's what he got out of it, you know? Okay, trying to line it up with my header. When I lined it up at the top of the other header, it was crooked. Okay. Yeah, it's better. What else? Oh, and then they had outdoor recess on their second day, like I said, and he said that the blue slide is too big and scary, and he really likes, oh, that's like the same color, I'm gonna move it over. He said he really likes one of the slides, and then they can't go on the thing that spins. I was like, okay. I was like, why can't you go on this thing that spins? He goes, that's the rule, Mom. I was like, all right. I don't know what's the thing that spins, because I haven't really like seen his playground, but. And then I thought that like they just didn't do open house anymore, because it's like they do meet the teacher night, but I guess we also have open house. So that's supposed to happen later in September. We got his snack list. He's supposed to bring snack in September. And then he has a kind of a long-term homework assignment that he got today, but they read a book about a bunny today. That's all he said about it. And then they made bunny ears, which his are red because that's his favorite color. So he colored them red. So he has red bunny ears. And he said they did computers today. And he goes, they just typed whatever the teacher typed. And I was like, okay. I don't know. I think they call it STEAM. I think that's what the class is supposed to be called. And it's supposed to be about technology. So he was very vague on that one. And then he brought home this little bag. And I think it's like a revamp on like show and tell. So it's supposed to be like they're supposed to fill it with little 5 or 6 things about them. And then they're all assigned a day to present theirs. Okay, there's today for headers. So his is not until like September 17th, so like a month from now. She went alphabetical by first name, so because he's a T, he's way later. So the girl that starts with the letter A, she has to go the very next day. I'm like, oh, like Monday, I think. So I think that's how they spread it out. He's already talking about what he wants to put in there. He's like, I want to put a Lego in there, and I want to put a Hot Wheel car in there, and I want to put Puppy in there, which is like a stuffed dog from Build-A-Bear, so that's not happening because it's not going to fit in the bag, which I think is kind of cool because it's like, with show and tell, it's like they bring one thing, and usually it's like too big, you know, so we'll see. I don't know if show and tell stays like that all year. I'm guessing this, she said it's to work on their public speaking skills and listening to others. That's what she said. So I think that's excellent. He is not scared of talking in front of people. I don't think he's talked in front of a large group of his age group, but he will order for himself at restaurants. He will ask for more rolls at restaurants if that's what he wants. He will ask the waitress or waiter. So he's a pretty confident little guy. I know you guys are like, he gets it from you. I'm actually not that super confident. Like, I don't talk to random people, but I do, like, through my channel. But okay, we have the weirdest problem right now. There's like these giant flies. Okay, I like sucked one up with the dustbuster, and then I just caught another one, and now I'm seeing another one, and I'm like, what is happening? They're just like flying into my house, and they're horrible. So that's what that is if you see anything bounce across my screen. Half box time. All right, so that's these. There's plenty. There's 9. Plus these little half boxes with checklists on them, but we're not doing those. Or I'm not. Oh, there's even more half boxes right there. There's 3 more right there. Oh my gosh, I might have enough to do like a mini plan with me in my mini happy planner. I don't know yet. Okay, so washi choices. We have a ton. So I have the skinny gold arrows right here from I don't remember who. And then I think it's the same girl that made me the duck. Oh, what is her name? Shell, I think. And then I thought this one had like the blue, the dark blue and the teal. And then there's the teal and dark blue and another teal. So I don't know about those. I'm not sure. I don't remember who gave me those either. And then this one I thought might be the same as that one. But then I also have this one from Simply Gilded. I think that's too light. It had the gold in it and I thought that was cute. Then we have my actual rolls. I'm telling you I have a ton. These are both Planner Society, but this had like kind of the teal and the dark blues, but it's like a blurry print. And then this had more of the dark blues. And then I thought that was kind of an off-white, which kind of made me think of this right here. Okay. And then I had these gold arrows that I thought were cute. And then you've seen this one before. It's a Scotch polka dot. It's a little dark. It has some stars and dots. And then these skinny ones are from, I think, the Unicorn or Mermaid kit. Not kit, tube from Michaels. So I thought I'd bring in some of the glitter ones. And then this one is like a brick print, which I know doesn't really go with this theme, but I thought the light mint kind of was the same. I have too many choices is what happened here. So now I'm not sure what to use. So I know the bottom one needs to be wider. And it needs to go with those boxes. I kind of want to incorporate the gold arrows. So I think I'm going to do these little teeny tiny gold arrows up here. I covered my mouth, okay? And then down here, yeah, I think that's too light. I think we'll do this multicolored stripe. I think the headers, yeah, the next headers are the dark blue, so I think those would look good on top of that. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use the samplers. Sometimes I use my roll, sometimes I don't. I take everything out because I never know what is going to look good once it's laid down. And then, like I said, I like to show you guys the options that maybe you have this or you have that. And it's like, oh yeah, I have that. And I want this kit now. I don't PR for CricketPaperCo, by the way. So I don't have a discount code or anything like that. But I think it's fun to do new shops too, you know? So I'm showing you other shops. All right. I think that's it for his back to school stuff. There's also supposed to be a kindergarten musical. How cute is that? I can't wait. I will definitely be showing up super early to that so I can get a good seat. I'm like, watch out all you other kindergarten moms because I'm on top of it and I'm going to be there early. Which I think is it starts at 5. But I think it's on a school day. So I'll probably head straight from work. Even though I get done with work at like 3 something. I don't care. I want a good seat. Okay. And then I guess after open house is the first like PTA meeting. So I thought we would go to that and see what that's all about. I've never actually been to a PTA meeting. My mom was on our PTA when I was a kid. I don't know where these rolls are from, by the way. I've never seen them before, so I don't know if they're from a subscription box or what. I have no idea. I think I've used these ones. I don't think I've used this one yet. I should have plenty to go across. That's the tricky part with samplers. You never know how much you get. Some people wrap huge samplers. Some people do like 12 inches. And when I do a swap with someone, I usually talk about like how many different kinds of washi, but I don't usually talk about like length and how much we're swapping. I don't know. I just don't worry about it, I guess. Like, usually it's like, make sure the person has at least enough to go across the page once, you know? If you're going to be kind of, if it's washi that's your favorite and you don't want to share too much of it, you know, at least share enough that they can go across at least once. I think is a good idea. Okay. All right, that looks good. Plenty of room. So then throw these down. So I think I'm gonna line it up with the top of that washi. If it'll let me, yeah. It'll overhang over this one because that one's already skinny. So I want to make sure I get to see plenty of it. Plenty. Man, it just feels so different, the sticker material. I'm like obsessing over it. Oh well. Okay, so my stories. So obviously I was late to work on the first day, right? But I wasn't like late as in like I didn't have a class first block of the day. So when I got there, it was going to be a very long day because there was basically going to be no breaks for me for the rest of the day. I get there and my computer wants to do an auto update. I kid you not. I was like, are you serious? Like my class is supposed to be there in like less than 10 minutes. And you want to do an update. I was so mad. I was freaking out. I'm sure my student teacher was like, she always like this? No, just the first day and just when my computer is being dumb. So, so it ended up fixing itself right before I was about to start. So it all worked out. We did have a lot of kids in the wrong places. Our intercom system and bell system was struck by lightning. So there are no bells, which makes life interesting. I set all the alarms and bells on my phone. So my students have to wait until my phone goes off until they can be dismissed from class. Until September 7th, which is a very long time to do this way of a bell system. And we're not enjoying it at all at my school. But it is what it is. So we're trying to do it. But it's not going very well. And we're starting sweeps next week, and that'll be interesting on like the kids arguing whether they're late or not because there's no bell. And it's like, well, with that clock, I'm on time. With that clock, I'm late. So which is it? You know, it's confusing, I think, just a little. So there's that. Games went well in my classes. I've never had my sophomores first thing in the morning. I've always had sophomores either at the lunch block or end of the day. And I don't know if it's just like, obviously these are, every year is a different set of sophomores, you know, it's because the next ones move up, yada, yada, of course. So you never know if it's when you have them or just the kids that you get. So my second block is first thing in the morning, and they were quiet. I went ahead and let them like sit where they wanted to sit because we needed to do breakfast in the classroom for the first day. And I wanted them to be kind of comfortable with who they're sitting next to and to go get breakfast. Only 4 of them out of like 26 got up and actually got breakfast in the classroom, even though my school is 67% free and reduced lunch. So it's like most of these kids need it. So I'm not sure why they're not getting up and getting it. I think it's just out of embarrassment or something. Maybe they just didn't like the strawberry fruital thing that was offered that day. I don't know. We'll see. I see them again on Monday, I believe. Yeah, Monday. I did already have to call home to a couple of kids that, you know, you just need that reminder from home on behavior. So you gotta nip that in the bud right away is my motto. All right, so there's 7 like patterned, and then there's like a Monday through Sunday that's plain, and then just an asterisk that's plain. So I'm gonna start with this one, and then there's 3 more half boxes on this sheet. This is a very full kit. I like it. I'm not trying to pattern block or anything. That's not happening. What else? I don't know where school goes. I don't really have any like cool first day of, they did an assembly while I was gone. They did a first day of school assembly, which was like the first time we've ever done that, and I missed it. Schedules were kind of a mess because I guess there was a bunch of problems with the scheduling system. So kids like looked at their schedule early and then like never checked back to see if it had changed, and apparently for some kids it had changed. Oh, do you see that? Those are like the same blue background. I wonder if I can peel this up. Yep, I can. Oh, they're like gray on the back. That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna do teal right here. I'm gonna do this right there. So then there's like blue, teal, then the lighter blue, and then we'll do this dark blue one here. Oh, upside down. Man. That would have been a fiasco. How many of you were like, no, no, no? Okay, so these are really removable, at least in my Recollections planner. And they're gray behind it. I never even noticed when I was peeling it up like this. They're gray, like on the back. That's so weird. I don't know. I find it a little odd or different. I don't know, just do. Let's see. I don't have any favorite classes yet. I do have a lot of students that, not a lot of students that I had last year, but a few, and some of my students have at least stopped by and said hi, and they miss having me in class, so that's good. I don't know. There's still just so much to do. I was telling someone, I was like, they asked me, you know, how'd your first day of like classes go? And I want to say like good, or such and such class is gonna be rough, but honestly, I was just so busy, I didn't have time to really feel anything. Does that make sense? I was just so busy that it's time to, like, it was hard to have time to like stop and realize how I feel and like reflect. Because it's like, I don't know if it's because I have a student teacher and it's like everything I do, I have to explain why I'm doing it or what I'm doing, and so, or how to do it. So that could be why. I don't know. I do enjoy having one. There hasn't been like, I don't know. It's not really making my life easier or harder yet. It's not really either one. Ooh, wrinkle. So that's not happening just yet, but that's okay. I think he possibly has to start teaching this next week. It sounds like they're supposed to plan at least one lesson right now, so I'll probably have him do that soon for whichever class he wants to do it in, because he's met all of them now. I had him do a get to know you game so that they would go ahead and get to know him, because I don't know what class he's taking over and when, or if he needs to take over all of them. It kind of depends on how they do it now, how they do things. Okay, so the top half I need to put the quarter boxes in, but not just yet. Let's go ahead and build the sidebar. The left side I like to have the this week's sticker. Do this one. Kind of the same background, but that's okay. Like same color, light blue. And then I want a checklist. So we'll use this one that doesn't have the days of the week on it, which someone asked me for that one. Shoot, I already packed your order. I did have some, so I sent you some, but could have had one more. Oh well, I'll save it for your next order, which will probably be next weekend, because I think you're a regular. Gotta love my regulars. And goals. Is there a goals sticker? No, we will just use important. There are some cute little flags on here for deco. And she has some script ones. I haven't done the weekend banner yet either. Alright, so important. Then we need half box, which we have plenty of. I think I'm going to choose this one. Not for any particular reason, just thought it would be good. Light blue one probably would have been better because everything seems to be light blue, but I like to bring in all the colors on my sidebar. Alright, and then we need a habit tracker. We'll go with this dark teal one. I always seem to have extra habit trackers because most planners I only use one, and most kits include at least 2 or 3. Alright, and then it looks like I could put down the other full box that I thought I had, but I don't have. So what should I put down instead? Because remember, I thought I had an extra full box, but then I was like, no, I don't. So do I put down washi? Half box. I've got some half boxes. I guess I'll put some of them down, come up with something to write in them. Don't know. So I'm gonna put these half boxes down, not knowing what I'm going to do with them yet. There's one. I'll do this one. I'll overlap them a little bit. Just a little so I don't overhang on the bottom. There. Okay. So I have 2 little half boxes down there for who knows what right now. Okay, but I used up pretty much all of this sheet except for the Monday through Sunday sticker, so that's good. Alright, so the weekend banner. Can put that down, and we need to put the washi at the top. So this background pretty much masters that, so I don't want to put it there. I think I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, that'll look good. Okay, so it's right there. There's not today, no spin, no payday. Which for YouTube, there should be a payday on Wednesday. should be. And then got some quarter boxes on there. Okay, let's go ahead and do the top washi, which I have not fully decided what I wanted to do. And I should have. So we need to not do super wide. We need to go like this size. I just knocked something off my desk. Okay. It was a bow clip. This size, that size. See, I just feel like it's too light. Ooh, you know what? Maybe that's the perfect width. Is it? I can't quite tell. It's a little too wide. So my choices are the brick. I feel like doesn't really go pattern wise. I think we'll go floral. Kind of don't want to use the blurry one though. I think we'll use this one. I hope I picked the one you wanted. It's the one from this last month's box. Oh my gosh, I saw the washi for the Planner Society for this month, for August, and I love it. I'm so excited for it. Because I'm sorry, I was not a huge fan of the unicorn one in the last one. Like, it was cute, but it was like, for me, based on like the fact of when I go back to work, I was like, summer is over. I was like, I'm not even doing really any more summer spreads. So I mostly shared it with friends and other fellow planner girls because I was like, here, maybe you can use it. Here, maybe you can use it. So I made samples out of it. And then I saved all the other ones, the watercolor floral and stuff. That one I shared, I think, a little, but not a lot. Okay, do we want to do some gold bordering? Would that be fun? I think there's enough teal on this spread. Don't you think? I've done this before and I really like how it turns. So we're doing it again. We're going washi crazy on this one. Okay. So I like to do it there. And then this needs to move over. Put that too far over. Okay. Maybe if you stick a sticker on top of another sticker, it doesn't like to come up. Nope, totally fine. It was a little hard to grab, but that's okay. So I'm not going to go in between each row. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just going to do the sides. That's why I said kind of bordering stuff. But I thought this would be fun to do with these little borders in. I'm just putting this on there and snipping it off. The washi cutter does a pretty good job. That one tore a little, but it's okay. Not a huge fiasco. There. I've done this before, kind of mimicking Pretty Planner kits. I have crack washi and I really like it. So, like, oh, it only tore off a little bit. That's funny. There, that should have been the rest of it. I was like, what? I grabbed just a tiny bit off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here, even though there's not a lot of space. I think I want to. We'll see if that was a good idea or not. My voice, though. I know I'm getting softer. Sorry. Just what happens at the end of the year, or not at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year. It's been a long week already. Like I said, I just feel like I've been busy, and it's like there's a running, never-ending list of things I need to get done at work. That's what it feels like right now. So it's over a little bit too much. There you go. Okay. I think that looks good. I like the little gold accents with the washi. Plus I pulled out so much washi that it's like I had to use some more. Okay, let's do my functional stickers. Shall we? We shall. All right, so Wednesday, I'm gonna use the little squiggly ones. So Wednesday I have my mini happy planner playing with me. We'll use this little planner from Britannia for that one. And then we have spread pics. So in this planner, I accidentally, this last week, I put the cameras in the middle and they actually need to go in the bottom. So that was kind of funny. We'll use these little teal ones. So right there, right there. She doesn't have these in her shop anymore, but I like them and there was a ton on here, so I'm still using them. Planning time. I like to put this down on Wednesdays because gotta plan in all my planners that day, most definitely. Okay, and then we have another plan with me on Sundays. And that is in my happy planner. I'm gonna pick this dark teal one from Britannia as well, but those aren't in our shop anymore. And then, sorry, I keep showing you ones that you can't have. All right, and then we have a Monday plan with me. And that one is in my Erin Condren, so we're gonna use this one from Sticker Monster Co. And then we have another plan with me on Saturday in my Recollections, and we'll use this plan with me sticker from Planner Love SP, and that's my last one on that sheet. And then we have my character sticker, the giraffe. This one's from A Heartfelt Life. We'll stick that one down there. Okay, and then the important goals is YouTube goals. I'm gonna put that there. Well, Loretta from Cupcakes and Stickies. And then the habit trackers for my Instagram. I'll put that over there. From Cupcakes and Stickies. This is like her new size. It's not super new anymore, but I think that is it. I don't need that one. I think I'm gonna take this quote sticker from Cupcakes and Stickies and put it down here where I have those double half boxes. It says, "You are better than unicorns and sparkles combined." And since there's like kind of sparkles on here, I think it works. There's not unicorns, but there. So I figured out something for that down there. Yay! And I used up this sheet. Although this is a sticker, and so is that one if you want to use them in your planner. That's up to you. Alright, I think that's it for my planner. I like to put down on Fridays that I need to start filming. So this one is from Pomegranate Sticker Co. I need to make sure I film on Fridays. As far as videos on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, those are pre-planned, but as far as like right now, I'm not sure what is going up, so I don't put them down, if that makes sense. And then the middle box I just used to write down my subscribers, and then the left side is for who I PR, and then I check off who I PR'd for in my posts on Instagram down here. And that's how I set up my PR planner, because that's what this is. Sorry if I didn't say it at the beginning. And I'm a no white space planner, so. Alright, so I have the Monday through Sunday sticker left. I have lots of quarter boxes, which I may use those for the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Another habit tracker, some bill dues, some flags. The water trackers. Extra date covers and some quarter boxes down here as well. And then we have 2 half boxes on that sheet. And then 3 more half boxes on that sheet. And then all these glitter headers. And then all these little things. So quite a bit of leftovers, guys. Quite a bit of leftovers. This is a fantastic kit. I really enjoyed planning with it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this arrow on. And then what fell off my desk was the teal bow, which I think I'm going to put over here. And then we'll put the gold bow over here. So there we go. We are ready for my before the pen photo. And that's usually what I do right after I film. I put my clips in and then I go ahead and take my before the pen photo. So I'm going to slide these stickers back in the pocket back here. That's what I use it for. And that's my spread for this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me and got a little update on kindergarten and high school. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!